Hi everyone, it's Bianca here. Welcome to already part 3 of the oval shape granny blanket. Let's make this blanket complete with a nice border. So we start with the first round in a corner. And we place the base color back on the hook with a slip knot. And then we begin with a standing double crochet in this space here. In that space of that chain 6. Yarn is on the hook, yarn over, enter hook in that space, grab your yarn, pull up, yarn over, pull for 2, yarn over, pull for 2. Make 3 more double crochets back into that same space. So 1, 2 and 3. So you have here 4 double crochets. Make a chain 2. 1 and 2, and then you go back into that same space with another 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 to make your first corner complete. Now you skip over the next 2 double crochets, and then here in that space, that chain 2, make 4 double crochets in that space. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And this is the repeat. We work all the way around. So into the next chain 2 space, make 4 double crochets. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and also into the next space 4 double crochets. Also into the next space 4 double crochets into that space. Then here in the next corner of that first square, also 4 double crochets in that space. And then we cross over to the next space of the next square, also 4 double crochets in that space. On this way we make all the stitches all the way around. Into the next corner we make a next corner of 4 double crochets, chain 2, 4 double crochets, all in that same chain 6 space all the way around. Then here on top of the very first standing double crochet you work a slip stitch on top of that stitch. And all the way around. Now I close with a slip stitch here on top of the very first standing double crochet. Under through that V, grab your yarn, pull through and pull through. Round 2, we start with a chain 3. This counts for a double crochet, and this is your last double crochet of this round. We skip the next 4 double crochets, and then here in the chain 2 corner space we work 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet. This is your corner. So 4 double crochets and 3 times 2 chain stitches. Now we skip the next 4 double crochets, this group here, and then between the 2 groups of 4 double crochets in this space here we make a V-stitch of 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet. Then skip the next 4 double crochets in that space here. In the next space between the 2 groups of 4 double crochets, make a V-stitch of 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Also between the next 2 groups, V-stitch of 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Work like this all the way around. I'll show you the next corner. I have to make 1 more V-stitch for the corner. So 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And then in that chain 2 corner space we make a corner of 1 double crochet in that chain 2 corner space, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet. Then skip the next 4 double crochets and you start all over again to make the V-stitches all the way around. Work all your stitches like this and I'll see you on the end of this round. I work all my stitches all the way around. Here my last V-stitch for that chain 3 here in the beginning. We have to work that chain 3 complete also with a V-stitch. So here in that first space here for that chain 3 we make also 1 double crochet, then make a chain 2 and then close on top of the very first chain 3 in the 3rd chain stitch with a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3 in that stitch, go in with your hook and work that slip stitch. So you have here also 1 V-stitch in the beginning. We start on the final round of this blanket and we make shell stitches all the way around. First we make a slip stitch into the first chain 2 space here in the corner in the first V-stitch. Go into your hook, grab your yarn, pull up and pull through. Now we start here in the first V-stitch. Make a chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And then back into that same space we make 6 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So with your first chain 3 in the beginning you have now 7 double crochets all in that same first V-stitch. Now here in the next V-stitch in the corner we make 1 single crochet. Then we go to the next V-stitch in the corner, make 7 double crochets all in that same space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 double crochets. Then into the next V-stitch make 1 single crochet. And this is the way how we work all the way around. In the next V-stitch make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then into the next V-stitch. In that chain 2 space make 1 single crochet. In the next V-stitch 7 double crochets, and in the next V-stitch 1 single crochet all the way around. I made here my last shell, here for the first shell of the corner, and after that shell we have to make 1 more single crochet in that last chain 2 space here, that last V-stitch, 1 single crochet in that space. Now we cut the yarn to make a invisible join in the beginning, so you cut your yarn not too short, and then open up that last stitch. Then with the needle you make a join stitch, a invisible join, and we skip the first chain 3 in the beginning. On top of the very first real double crochet you go under through that V on the top, then pull through, you go back to the last stitch, that's the single crochet only in the back loop, and then you work in the back loop of the chain 3 in the third chain stitch, only in the back loop also, and then pull through, and this is your invisible join. Now weave the tails in on the back of the stitches, and then the blanket is complete. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!